Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Welcome back to another edition of In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and it's once again time to talk about the Huntingburg Senior Citizens Center with none other than their director, Miss Rita Reller. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
It is a pleasure to once again be talking about the Senior Center. You guys are doing some very exciting improvements. Hopefully a new move's on the way here within about a month's time, fingers crossed. And then you've got all of the regular programming that you offer, as well as the trips and other things that you try to make more unique to your center. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I want to hear, before we get into the programming and stuff, I really want to hear how progress has been going on the new center at 1860 Medical Arts Drive.
Well, I stop by almost every morning and check on them, make sure they're getting there. And,
That's right.
And I can see a big difference from day to day. And they're getting the drop ceilings in, and they've got the kitchen cabinets in. I've got a lot of closets and a lot of cabinet space. It looks like it's going to be wonderful. I can't wait.
That is so exciting. And this also means that it'll be all on one level in the parking lot. It's its own building, essentially, is what I'm getting at, right?
Right. They don't have to go down in the basement. They don't have to go up steps, and it's going to be really nice.
So it's really going to be helpful for those who have mobility issues. But again, this is kind of what you guys have been working towards the past few years, and waiting on your very own center that you can kind of cultivate and create your own area as well. So that is very exciting. And as you were saying, you've only got a few more bingos until you're hopefully in the new center. So you are definitely counting down the days.
I am counting down the days. We should have just 3 more bingos in our old center. I'll be gone the last week in October, but my daughter will be there to have the last card tourney and bingo in that building, hopefully. Then when I get back from our trip, then I'll spend my 3 days organizing everything at the center and getting ready to open that Monday.
Right. So you get to come back to christen the new space, which is fantastic. So definitely something to look forward to. And with that, kind of brings us into what regular programming you guys offer. You've got card tourneys, various different group get-togethers, as well as games and whatnot. So what can we expect at the Huntingburg Senior Citizens Center?
Okay, we still have our card tourneys on Mondays at 12:30. We play cinch on the first and third Mondays and euchre on the second and fourth. We have bingo every Wednesday at 1 o'clock, and it's no charge to play. Everyone gets 2 cards, and prizes are furnished by various nursing homes. And now we have our Diners Club in full swing. In September, we went to the Chateau, and we had 23 people going out to eat with us. And everybody had their shirts. We now have Diners Club shirts.
So this sounds like the most exclusive group to come to our area, which, again, you guys kind of have the people in our area, but you guys go out of the area to eat. So, now you've got exclusive swag that you guys all get to match in. And it sounds like if you're not a part of Diners Club, you're really missing out.
Right. Well, we take them out of the county a lot because these people don't drive a lot. And they don't get out to try different restaurants. They can eat locally, but we want to get them mobile and get them acquainted with other restaurants and various types. This month, on the 25th, we're going to Olive Garden.
Ooh.
And we have quite a few signed up already for that. So we'll carpool and take maybe 3 or 4 vehicles. And a couple people may drive themselves and meet us there. But we're going to Olive Garden this month, and I think next month we've got Schwartz Family Restaurant on the list. So just once a month, get together, go out to eat, and it's very enjoyable.
That is amazing to hear. And again, it's what the Senior Center does with its programming, as well as Diners Club and everything else. The idea or the goal is to help seniors get out of their, comfort zone and to live a more active life, more social life. So having something like Diners Club really kicks it off, and, there's food, so that's a plus.
Oh, yes. Well, being social is crucial to the well-being of seniors, and it slows dementia. So we want to keep them involved with other people and doing more activities.
Absolutely. And that also brings us to, we want to help seniors with their social abilities as well as keep the mental shape sharp. But also we want to be able to give back to seniors, which you guys have your monthly food giveaway to look forward to as well, right?
That's been very handy for some of the seniors. We get 50 bags of groceries every month through April of next year. 50 bags of canned goods and 50 bags of produce. Our produce this past month was potatoes and onions. So we never know what the produce is going to be. It's what's available. But the canned goods, they'll get spaghetti, instant oatmeal, canned vegetables, maybe some beef stew, some soups. So it's a nice variety, and it really helps the seniors out on their grocery bills.
Right. And if you, as a senior, I could see that, sometimes it might be a bit of a hassle to, get yourself ready and get out of the house to go grocery shopping and push that cart all the way through the store, or if they have those mobile carts. But this is a way for you to just show up to the senior center, say, hey, I'm here for groceries, and, it gets loaded in your car, and that's one less physical strain that you have to worry about. And again, if that ensures that you're giving yourself proper nutrition, that is what we would really hope for.
Yes, they're so thankful. They said this really helps with their food budget, as expensive as things are getting.
Right.
And seniors are on limited budgets. So.
Absolutely. And if you're pinching all those pennies, you got to make it count just as well. And, it wouldn't be a update or visit with you, Rita, without talking about your upcoming trips, which is another exciting factor of what the Senior Center offers. So what do we have coming up? I know you're headed out on a trip here really soon this month yet.
October 27th, we'll be taking a bus to the Smoky Mountains. And we'll leave on Monday morning and come back Thursday night, just in time for me to move everything around. And our next trip then would be New Orleans in April of next year. But the reservations need to be in, your deposits need to be in by December 15th. That's a $75 deposit for that trip, and the final would be due February 10th. Their next big trip is Hawaii in June of next year, and that price will include your bus from Huntingburg to the airport, so you don't have to pay for long-term parking, and we all get there at once. It'll cover the flight to Hawaii, 2 nights in Honolulu, 7 nights on a cruise ship going from island to island.
Ooh.
And then your flight back, and of course the bus will meet us and bring us back to Huntingburg. That cost is $58.19 if you want an inside cabin, or if you want an outside cabin or balcony cabin, it's $64.59. That includes everything, but there are only 30 seats available on the plane. So that money is due, a $250 deposit is due by December 30th, and the final by January 27th. So if you're interested in the Hawaii trip, make sure you get your money in before December 30th. Then our third trip next year will be Branson, November 9th to the 13th, and that would require a $75 deposit, but you have until July 5th to get that money in.
Right, and that Hawaii trip's a big push, just so that Rita, on your end for the planning and, of course, all of the travel arrangements, just securing that and making sure everything's taken care of, because there's a little bit more logistics to kind of deal with there. But I would imagine there's a lot of excited fellow travelers with the Huntingburg Senior Citizens Center that are probably really looking forward to it.
Oh, yes. Yes, I've already got people signed up.
Well, that's what we want to hear for sure. And then, of course, we're in October. There's going to be Halloween right around the corner. I can't believe it. But what kind of holiday stuff do you guys have coming up, whether it's this month or maybe, as we go into November of all places?
Well, I'm not planning anything for Halloween since that's the week we're going to be moving.
Right.
So that's pretty well taken care of. And I'll have to wait till we get into our new center to see how things progress and what room is available and how things work out. But we'll plan that next month.
Right. Is there, are you guys planning on being open for Thanksgiving?
Not Thanksgiving Day, no.
So that's something to keep in mind as well as people are making plans for, the various holidays coming up in the next few weeks or few months. Also keep in mind that the Huntingburg Senior Citizens Center is not open 24/7 because there's only so much of you to go around.
Right. I'm only open Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9 to 5. In November, I will be open on a Sunday since Thanksgiving is Thursday and I don't get to work on Thursday. I'm going to open on Sunday and give them some time to play cards then.
Fantastic. Rita, is there anything else you want to make sure to mention today? Again, you've got some big rooms to kind of fill here in a little bit of time. You're getting ready for that trip coming up to the Smoky Mountains, and you're just moving and shaking just like probably a little more than most people around here. So we don't want to keep it too long.
Well, I'm keeping busy, that's for sure. If I can just keep everything straight in my head.
That's all what we can all just hope for. But Rita, always a pleasure. We appreciate you coming in today, giving us the rundown, and best of luck as you head to the Smoky Mountains. And we really hope next time we see you, we hear that you are in the building and at least, starting something new.
I am hoping so.
Very good. Thank you so much again. And thank you so much at home or in the car for listening or watching this In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS with the Huntingburg Senior Citizens Center.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.